What's up, Saiyan Army, and welcome to the video. First off, if you're brand new to the channel and you came from one of my anime challenges video, reaction video, whatever, understand that this is a fitness-based channel. My goal is just not to watch Goku and talk about Goku, but it's to train like Goku, to save the world like Goku by changing lives through health and fitness, to show you guys that, you know, just because you watch anime, you're not the typical overweight, stereotypical nerd. You can change your life and turn your life around by getting healthy, getting in shape, making gains. So if you clicked on this video and you're like, what is this? Just stay tuned because, you know, I don't care who you are, where you're from, just like the song, you can make gains too. Second thing is, EHP Labs is holding a transformation contest. They're putting up $100,000 worth in prizes, which include a brand new car, all expenses paid trip vacation, or a year's worth of supplements. And here's how you enter. First off, you're gonna click the link down below, sign up on the website. You're gonna need to give them your before pictures before September 1st. Second thing is, you're also gonna need to purchase a Saiyan stack. Now, these are discounted stacks that I only hold for my clients and people who purchase my programs. Use GokuFlex as well for an extra 10% discount on top of that. And once you do those two things, just sign up on the site, turn in your before pictures, and you're good to go. You're entered into the contest. Now, I also recommend, if you want, I also opened up a bunch of online coaching spots for you guys, so you can also email me, gokuflex@gmail.com, or you can check out my Saiyan Shredding program, which pretty much entails my entire coaching, everything I know, and takes you step by step how I do everything, but it just doesn't have that one-on-one interaction. But yeah, all the EHP Labs athletes are entering, but I want someone from the Saiyan Army to win this. So feel free to enter down below. All right, so let's get into the transformation. Now, this is my client, Sean. As always, shout out to Sean for allowing me to share his transformation with you guys. Today, we're gonna be going over his macros for every single week, weeks 1 through 12. We're gonna go through his cardio and how I changed it. We're gonna go through his pictures and how his physique changes from week 1 through week 12. So we're gonna take you guys through everything. So a little background on Sean. 25 years old. He's been lifting on and off for about 2 years. Nothing real serious. He does a lot of yoga. He real like low volume, lightweight type lifting. He likes to run long distance. As you can see from his before pictures, he kind of has like that skinny fat look where not a lot of muscle base, but you know, he's not like overweight at all either. He's in that skinny fat stage. Starting weight was 196 pounds. We got him down to 182 pounds in 12 weeks, and his strength increased as well. So basically, he was running this like 3 to 4 day weightlifting yoga program. So what I did was I told him he can keep doing the yoga. I have nothing against yoga. I think it's great for flexibility, great for like meditation, and just, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. So we started his workout with the beginner's version of my Saiyan power building program, which is the upper lower push-pull leg split. So it's a 5-day split, and just increase from there. I knew, like, even though he was going through a cut, just because he's so brand new into lifting, he's gonna get a lot of those newbie gains, and he was gonna make, you know, a lot of gains throughout the 12 weeks, which he did. You know, his squat went up about 45 pounds, deadlift went up only 10 pounds. Reason being is he has some lower back issues. He also works an office job, so he sits down a lot. So he has some lower back issues. So I told him, you know, just take it slow. You know, form over weight all day, every day, but just take it slow, which he did. Overhead press, spirit bombs went up by another 25 pounds. Bench press went up 30 pounds. So even though he lost 14 pounds, he still made, you know, good progress in his strength as well. So I also asked Sean if there's anything else he wanted to share with you guys, any struggles, anything he overcame, just more background for you guys to relate to. And this is what he wrote. Matt, I'm in my mid-20s and haven't been consistent with my training or working out since I started college 8 years ago. Now I run a fast-growing company. This means plenty of travel, some stress, and unpredictability with my schedule. All of this made it really difficult to eat and train consistently. When you add lack of knowledge regarding nutrition and training to this, it resulted in frustration due to lack of results, and I would stop training. A year ago, I got my nutrition to an okay level, but I was doing a lot of running and never added much muscle. This led me to getting demotivated and stopping training. With your macro and workout plan, it helped me to stay consistent over a long period, and you also helped me through weeks when there was no major physical or weigh-in differences. Staying consistent in the long term was key. Knowing that you have been through this numerous times before made it easy to trust you and follow the plan. I didn't second guess it, which is important when you're trying to get a session in at 4:30 a.m. before a flight or at night after work. The weekly check-ins with the photos show that it takes a couple of weeks to see differences, and many times you'll not see them when looking week to week. You need to stay focused and keep pushing. The physical changes, but also the changes to mental health and self-confidence made it easier to stay motivated. Now for time's sake, we're gonna skip around. We're gonna talk about weeks 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. We're not gonna talk about every single week, although we will put it on the screen for you guys to follow along. And reason being is just for time's sake, I don't want this to be like, you know, a 30-minute long video. So week 1, starting macros is 300 carbs, 60 fats, 200 grams of proteins. He hits that every single day, rest day, not rest day, it doesn't matter. Reason I do it like that is because you get a consistent average. Also, because it's just easier. Most of my clients have not tracked the macro in their life. They haven't tracked, you know, they haven't even used MyFitnessPal before. They haven't weighed foods before. So I want to keep things as simple as possible. If you guys have been following any of my transformation videos, you guys know keeping it simple is key. And that's exactly what I tried to do with my Stay in Shredding program as well. So starting cardio was 2 sessions at 300 calories. His new average low weigh-in was 194.6 pounds. So he dropped about 1.4 pounds in the first week, which is gonna be a lot of water weight. Here's his week 1 pictures. As you can see, he's not, you know, really overweight. You can see like abs peeking through a little bit after week 1, and you can see like he has muscle. We just need to reveal it a little bit more. So this might sound kind of weird, but when I'm putting together programs for clients, I have the vision to see what they could look like. Like I take a look at their, you know, pictures, I take a look at all their background and stuff, and then I know like as long as this person stays consistent, follows the program, like I can see what they would look like, you know, if he dropped some fat and put on a little bit more muscle. So I already saw his transformation before it even happened. And I know that sounds a little bit weird, but I'm being 100% honest. Week 2, macros, 275 carbs, 55 fats, 210 grams of protein. So we dropped carbs by 100 calories, increased protein slightly. We did that to help gauge his metabolism. Because carbs and proteins aren't digested the same, even though they're the same caloric value, they aren't digested the same in your body. So 3 sessions of 300 calories, we upped cardio by 1. New weigh-in was actually higher, 195.5 pounds. So we actually gained about a pound, and reason being is he started taking creatine. So what I recommend clients and everyone is just 5 grams of creatine daily. You don't need a load or anything, just 5 grams daily, whether you work out or not, you know. And of course you're gonna hold a little bit more water weight, but don't worry about it, your body gets used to it. And as you can see in the following weeks is the water weight dropped down after that. Week 2 pictures right here. As you can see, like lighting's a little bit different, but it looks like he's leaning out already in like the first 2 weeks. I don't know, a lot of it could be lighting. Maybe he changed his diet a little bit, you know, not as bloated, but you can see some progress going on. Week 4, macros, 225 carbs, 50 fats, 200 grams of proteins. Cardio, 4 sessions, 300 calories, 1 high intensity interval training session, so 1 hit session. New average low weigh-in, 193.9 pounds. That's about a pound lower than week 3. Here's his week 4 pictures. Lighting's a little bit different. He's obviously in a different place. Like he said earlier, he travels a lot for work and business. But this is just to show you guys, like a lot of people think just because you're busy or you travel a lot, and yes, it is harder when you know you add those variables. You will need a plan ahead, but it is not impossible to do this on a super strenuous schedule. All you have to do is watch any of my other transformation videos. I've helped people that was working like, you know, 70, 80 hours a week. Panda works a ton of hours every single week. Time is not an excuse. It's not. I've helped too many damn people that were too busy, and that would be an insult to them and their progress and gains. So yeah, week 4 pictures, back, you know, definitely looking better. Lighting's a lot better as well, but relatively the same. Week 6, macros, 200 carbs, 50 fats, 200 grams of proteins. Cardio, 4 sessions at 350 calories, still 1 hit session. New average low weigh-in was 192 pounds, so about a 0.9 pound drop from week 5, so nothing too major, about a pound drop, which is all good. It's still progress. And here's his week 6 pictures. As you can see, abs getting tighter, You know, even his back is looking better. Just everything's just tightening up slowly but surely. Week 8, macros, 175 carbs, 50 fats, 200 grams of proteins. We upped cardio to 5 sessions at 400 calories, of which is 2 is HIIT sessions, 2 high intensity interval training sessions. That's the max I recommend for anyone that's, you know, training, you know, 4 to 5 days a week. That's the max amount of HIIT, just because if you're hitting legs 1 to 2 times a week on top of that, you know, your legs are going to be toast if you try to do anything more. So I recommend a max of 2 HIIT sessions. New average low weigh-in, 187.9 pounds. So about a 1.4 pound drop from week 7. And here's his week 8 pictures. As you can see, lighting stayed the same, so you can see some very physical changes going on, especially in his obliques. His obliques came down a lot in that week. Even from the back, you can see his obliques coming down. Everything's just tightening up. He does have a good, like, for someone that hasn't been doing too much strength training, he has some decent muscularity underneath there. And also based on just, you know, his workout experience is pretty new. I do believe he is building just a little bit of muscle as well. Week 10. Macros, the same, 175 carbs, 50 fats, 200 grams of proteins. Cardio, 5 sessions, 400 calories, which is 2 HIIT sessions. New low weigh-in was 185.3 pounds. It actually wasn't a low. It was about the same weight as week 9. So pretty much we hit the sweet spot from week 7 to week 10, where we kept macros exactly the same. Cardio stayed the same as well. And basically, yeah, you'll see this as you go on your journey as well. You're gonna hit a spot where you can keep macros the same and you'll just keep dropping weight week after week after week after week. And yes, of course, it'll slow down eventually. It won't be forever, or else you would shrivel up into a noodle. But you know, you're just gonna hit like a solid run where you hit that sweet spot. That's what I call it, at least. And it doesn't happen with every client. Every client's different, but a lot of times it does, especially if they're consistent with their training, macros, and just everything. So yeah, that was his consistent sweet spot. As you'll see in week 12, we did have to change things up as he plateaued, but you know, his pictures looking better regardless. You know, even though he's 0.1 pounds heavier, still abs looking just a little bit deeper, everything just looking a little bit tighter. All right, week 12, the final week. We had to change things up because he plateaued. Macros, 150 carbs, 50 fats, 200 grams of proteins. We added a refeed, which was 250 carbs, 50 fats, and 200 grams of protein. So the refeed is once a week. I recommend it typically on a leg day where you'll expend the most amount of calories, just so you can have energy for that day. Also, refeeds add a lot of mental health benefits, especially if you've been dieting for a prolonged period of time. You know, it's just a day where you can eat a little bit more and fit in, you know, a little bit more. You can fit in a couple more cookies, a couple more Oreos, or whatever you want to fit into your macros for that day. So cardio stayed the same, 5 sessions, 400 calories, 2 HIIT sessions. New low weigh-in, 182.7 pounds. And here's his week 12 pictures. So after week 12, Sean asked me what I recommended that he should do, and I recommended that he should start reverse dieting into a lean bulk. He's more than lean. He's more than ready to start increasing the macros and start making even more gains. So these next 12 weeks, he's gonna make some good gains. Progress is a lot slower when trying to build muscle than lose fat, but you know, I guarantee you, with just so little time of training under his belt, he's gonna look amazing, you know, in the next year. All right, so that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave it a like if you guys want more transformation videos, and just leave it a like for Sean for allowing me to share his whole transformation with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned a lot and are now motivated to go and change your life, because anyone can do this. I promise you, I've helped too many damn people, and I've seen anyone and everyone from all walks of life, you know, just transform their body, their mental, they're just everything. So you guys can do it. We're all gonna ascend as long as we keep putting in the work and staying consistent and just patience. That's it. If you guys made it to the end of the video, comment down below training to go Ultra Instinct, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love, strength and honor. Aloha.